What we're going to start by doing is taking our tissue paper, this is part of our warm-up, and we're going to rip it into long pieces. Using both hands. Then we're going to rip it into tiny squares. And then we're going to take these tiny squares, using both hands, we're going to scrunch them all together and making them into a ball. And then we're going to put these to the side for a little bit later when we start working on our tissue paper art. So you can start by having somebody at home draw 4 lines like I've done here. We're going to take a marker, preferably brown, like a tree trunk, and we're just going to trace those lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to add some little lines off of the long lines to trace. Somebody at home can use a pencil and add some of those little lines. And then, one at a time, we're going to work on tracing the little lines. Next, we're going to grab our crumpled tissue paper squares, the glue stick, and our tree. Using both hands, open the glue stick, twist, and we're going to start putting glue at the end of our little lines. I really like the purple glue because it shows you where you're going to put your flowers on a spring tree. And we're going to keep adding glue dots to the end of every single small line. As you add glue, you're going to choose a new tissue paper flower to add. When you finish gluing all the tissue paper at the end of the little lines, you have a wonderful piece of spring artwork. For grass, since I do not have any construction paper, I would be using green construction paper usually, but since I don't, I'm just going to take a green marker and I'm just going to color a piece of white paper, trying to make that piece of paper as green as I can. You only really have to do one section because the grass is going to be down below here. So I've colored a strip of paper green, I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to cut that strip. I do want to make sure though that my green strip is about the same length as the paper. So I'm just going to mark 2 lines at the paper. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip. So then, as you can see, it fits nicely at the bottom of my artwork. And then we can put this to the side and we're just going to snip, do little tiny snips about halfway down like this. And we're going to keep snipping until we get the end, and this is forming our grass. And what I like to do is I like to fold it over a little bit. It's going to give you a little more texture to your artwork. And then grab your piece of artwork, your glue stick, just need one, oops, twist it open, and we just need one long line. And the area you did not cut gets placed right on that line. We're going to gently push it down. If you'd like to display this artwork, what you can do, grab your hole punch. We're going to do 2 holes, one in each of the top corners. Grab our ribbon, and we're going to string the ribbon through the first hole, and then through that second top hole. My fingers are a little sticky from the glue, so it makes it a little bit difficult. And we're going to pull the ribbon gently all the way through. So we have these 2 ends at the top. Then, to make it so it looks nice and pretty when you hang it, we're going to tie 1 half knot, a second half knot, securing it with that double knot. You can tape that down to the table. And you can work on practicing a nice bow, just like that. Gently peel off the tape. And there you have it. Your tissue paper artwork